At least a dozen children have been killed by violence in the metro in the past year. And the latest victim this weekend, a 5-year-old little boy in Kansas City. New tonight at 10 o'clock, 41 Action News reporter Shannon Halligan spoke with Mayor Sly James tonight about our city's disturbing trend.
Prosecutors charged 23-year-old Lisa Hall in connection with the shooting death of her 5-year-old son. A witness told police the mother and her boyfriend purchased the handgun the day before.
Are working to track down the girl's killer.
They took my baby away from me.
At least 20 bullets hit the house.
At least 12 children have been killed in the metro in the last 12 months. That list includes 6-year-old Angel Hooper, who was killed while at a South Kansas City 7-Eleven. 10-year-old Nicole Stewart died in a drive-by shooting at her KCK home. And most recently, prosecutors charged a Kansas City mother in connection to the death of her 4-year-old son.
It's a shame because it's a young death. It's a shame because it's a death. It's a shame because it could have been prevented.
Kansas City Mayor Sly James expressed frustration with the senseless deaths.
It's not something that the mayor does or the council does or the police department does. It's something that a city does, and it's something that a state has to do. And until we get the political will to do it, then it's not going to be done as well as it could.
For one, he's talking about gun control.
Clearly, there is a need for more reasonable gun laws with regards to registration and acquisition. There's a direct correlation between states like Connecticut, where they have enforced decent gun laws without interfering with Second Amendment rights, and their murders and homicides have gone down.
The mayor was also angered over deaths like 1-year-old Demila Frazier and 2-year-old Lorenzo Estrada. Both died as a result of abuse.
Domestic violence, assaults, and deaths are a problem because they take place generally in somebody's home between people who know each other. Child abuse, what do we do? How do we stop that as a government? You know, all of those things are things that we need to look at, but we don't do a very good job of it, to be honest.
Back in January, KC Police Chief Daryl Forte wrote a blog about this exact issue of violence against children. The chief said then it's everyone's duty to keep those most vulnerable from harm and to speak up when a child has been injured or killed. In the studio, Shannon Halligan, 41 Action News.